Welcome to Reason and Company. Walker Wildman here with Fred Jackson from American Family News. Fred, the conflict has not lessened in Israel. If anything, it's kind of escalated a little bit. The latest number is 222 hostages in Gaza, presumably with Hamas there. Israel's yet to launch a full ground invasion of Gaza, even though we assume it's going to happen at some point. But there's word that the Biden administration is urging Netanyahu and the military leadership of Israel to hold off going into Gaza until we can get the hostages out or some other type of de-escalation. Fred, this is just a terrible situation, and it really brings us back to this whole point of weak leadership in America really leads to weak leadership in other parts of the world.
Well, I think many people would say that the Biden administration is just playing into the hands of what Hamas wants in this. They know delay, and they know the American media and what that means. That just puts more pressure on Israel. And it's very unfortunate. This is war. And some people are saying, going back to World War II, unfortunately, there are civilian casualties. But you know what? In World War II, the American forces could not stop because of civilian casualties. The enemy causes these casualties. And Israel understands, Prime Minister Netanyahu understands that you got to stand strong. The enemy is bad, and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, that's right. Folks, you know, you've heard from different political talking heads over the last 3 years that weak leadership in America just cripples the world. And that's what we're seeing in real time. I mean, the fact that the U.S. is having to encourage Israel to not go into Gaza yet is just a sign of complete weakness. And we're in a bad position, and we need to pray for God's guidance on Israel and the rest of the world. We'll see you next time.